Alright, so... Oh, have to live with the fact that we killed a dude. Like this time for real. You know what? Let's just... move on. City of Peace. I guess things are alright now. It's strange. Feels like this is the first day we've had to relax since we've left home. You're right, but it's hard to say we weren't busy. I'm glad we were able to make a difference in this city. There's lots of problems out there, and people are still homeless, sick, or in their own kind of pain, but... Enough, you! Now I understand why Zermi said that you like to tangle your own mane. We've made a world of difference since we first arrived. And, well, how should I put it? Taking a break is like a breath of fresh air. Dude, I mean, I guess you can live with killing a dude. You already have a kill count. Resting is a chance to clear your mind, to give yourself a fresh perspective. I'm not complaining. It's just that... Right, I'm not complaining either. But this is so damn wrong! What has got your flames in a twist? What is wrong with this city? Just how many people have been enslaved by you? How many follow your incoherent babbling from who knows how long ago? It's all just one big rort. Whine all you like, you just don't want to accept your own failure. My failure! Humiliate me all you like. It's simply a fact. Okay. I don't want to hear any more out of either of you. Do I have to ask you to go outside? But... I mean no disrespect. I just want to have my nice bath in peace. Dang. Don't think we're having that peace. You're here, gentlemen. Lord Suspicious. It's rare to see you here. We've been through this. Actually, it's been a few days since we've seen you at all. How fares your work? It's good to see you take a break for private matters. If you count this as private time. But my work here is nearly done and dusted. Things are getting better. The rebels are no longer inclined to break down our door, and our markets are recovering. The clergy has had their hand taking care of the refugees, and I dare say the officials are of one mind at last. It seems there is little left for me to do. So, it's about time I consider going back to the capital and let a local take over this position. Really? So soon? But the city only just found peace. Here in Astatos may be stable, but the rebels remain a threat to many other cities. I believe my duty here is done. Oh, man. Also, I'd like to ask you both something else on this matter. What so? Are you two willing to come to the capital with me? Wait. That's a big ask. Huh? But why? I need your talents. Oh boy. As I said, many other cities are threatened by the rebellion. I'm sure you two, and those heroes of yours, could do much and more. But why the capital? Trouble brews even larger within our walls. Not every battle is fought on the front lines, but... well, you will know when you get there. But we're just... Crown Mages is nothing but a title we grew up with. We don't know any real magic. We're just ordinary people who like to read and talk too much. Ain't that the truth? Maybe you are, but you did save this city. I know you will credit the heroes for this. They would not be here without you. I should not need to stress that you and the heroes are one and the same, though. I was a fool to think I could handle this position as my first assignment. And it was sheer foolish luck that let me run into the two of you. Well, wow. Oh boy. You should stop complimenting us so overtly. You're making Volsis blush. No, he isn't. Unlike you, I'm perfectly capable of taking a compliment. But we really made a big difference here, didn't we? Much bigger than I thought we could. We're pretty great, aren't we? And humble. Don't forget humble. Look, you can't call yourselves humble. You can't call yourselves humble if you say that you are humble. Like you can't just call yourselves humble, you know. That doesn't work out well. I love it when you're stupid. And I love it when you're smart. Oh, jeez. Here we go. If I was smart, you wouldn't have won every single debate. I don't think I really did. No, things just happened anyway. Most people could see was the merit in both of our positions. It just seemed lucky that they listened to you every time. Yeah, I guess so. But neither of you would have been able to do what you did without the other to practice with. I wonder why practice is spelled with an S and not a C. I wonder if that's just a quirk of the writer. Your little debate routine changed our lives. Sorta like two others we know. Please don't compare us to them. Yes, don't. These mortals are getting too comfy with their success. But it's hardly surprising. Their lack of respect for divine authority is clearly your fault. Anyway, I shall go make the preparations. So is that the epilogue? It would be best if you two could join me later today. So soon? We barely had time to take a break. There's always time to relax, if you know how to make it. Well, you don't need to convince either of us of that. Hey, I earn my bathing time. Most of the time. So, it's decided then. We're going to the capital? What does the capital look like? I don't know much about it either. I only know it's a city with a lot of water. If you don't know, then I certainly won't. After all, you're the one who tried to read every book in that library when we were kids. But can we really leave so soon? Are you worried? I guess it's just sinking in all at once. The kids, the clergy, those officials, and this entire mess of a war. I really wish our mentor was here with us, like back at home. Well, it couldn't hurt to look for him in the capital. Maybe, but I won't get my hopes up. Also, something else has been on my mind. About the demiurges and what we've done in this city. Rekindling their influence? Yes. I don't know. Maybe we're doing a good thing? You sure about that? We don't know what a story our actions will lead to. There is beauty to behold in the land that follows my teachings once again. Oh, stop yapping. It's but a single city. There is much more to come. See? Who knows what the next page will hold? Now you're the one stressing out. I don't know. Is it really safe to read on what you're afraid of what the ending could be? Is it really safe to read on when you're afraid of what the ending could be? Hey, stop! Look, you are stressing every book and every visual novel ever with that quote. That's every game ever. Like, you just get afraid of what the ending could be. Or perhaps we're more alike than I thought, and I'm worried over nothing. Do you need a hug? I will consider it. Just let me know if you need it. Oh God, bitches with the unsolicited hugs. Well, no, they're solicited. If only it was so easy to accept that offer. What did you say? Nothing. I just feel a little restless after sitting in one place for so long. We should go. Do you not find it strange? What now? About us and the heroes. I think, if memory serves me right, did we ever actually speak with the Four back in the old era? How could that be possible? You must have finally lost your mind. Truly, I must have already done so. Because no sane man would ever talk to you. Oh, man. And that, I guess that's the epilogue of the chapter. And we have a to be continued. Yeah, because this game is unfinished. The game is unfinished. So I guess we are done with chapter 1. And this is the one thing I regret about every visual novel ever that is in writing. I have to wait an undetermined amount of time for the rest to be finished. And that's something I see with like a lot of visual novels that are written, and essentially ones that I'm interested in, is that they get to a point, like they write it out and then they get to a point where it just everything stops and it's like, oh well, wait till our next update. And then usually by that time it's like maybe a year later. Not to fault the writers or the developers or anything. It's just like waiting so long. It's just the waiting part that like really gets to me. I guess if anything, I need to go back and I just need to go back and like grab some points so I can get the rest of the interludes. So I guess I'll try and work on that. But anyway, this game is pretty well, for the time being, this is pretty much done until the next update. Which, when the next update rolls around and I know about it, and assuming I'm still alive, I'll get right back to it. So, till then, see you later.